It's my first time playing this one.
Welcome to the Swamp, home of the Florida Gators, and we've long been told it is here that only the Gators get out alive. There's just something about the nightcap. After a day of wall-to-wall football, it just seems this is when chaos ensues. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on a team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. Washington will kick off as this one gets started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Florida's offense will have the first possession of the game. And here he is. Let me tell you about this wide receiver. He is a route-running DB, toasting, pass-catching, touchdown-scoring son of a gun.
I can't wait to see how this defense is going to try and corral this guy, because you play man-to-man, you risk him running right by you and catching the deep ball, and you play zone and you give him the opportunity to potentially make yards after the catch. You're going to have to be really careful trying to cover that.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
To throw, it's Flagway. Now rolling to the left. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll pick up the first down after a tight run there. And the Gators want to move quickly.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, and keep this drive rolling.
No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself.
Well, he does a really nice job buying time, and I love the awareness there, understanding no one's open downfield, knowing where the sticks are, and he's able to use.
Headed to the end zone, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida! That running back just had a caravan of blockers to take him into the end zone.
There's not very many times in a long race where I'm going to say that everybody watching on their couch could have scored on that play. This is one of them.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And it was capped with an explosive 22-yard run. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Gets it all the way out to the 33 before he stopped. So the Washington Huskies offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And you'd better be sharp throwing the football to the outside, Jesse, because both of these teams have lock-up corners.
And they're really good at baiting you into throwing their way as well. You got to be careful. And David, I like these guys too, because they're not afraid to get their face in the fan and support the run game.
No doubt. It's fun because when you're a defense and you can shut down half the field, you can do so many different things to give
What was that?
help because you trust these guys on an island outside.
Looking downfield, it's Rodgers. Feeling some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
As they say, touchdown, first down, or get down. He gets down. Washington sends out the gun team. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Great move there. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. The Gators racing to the line in a hurry-up.
These guys aren't intimidating. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket, and at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
Touchdown, Gator! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
Why not double the try total and go for two? Wants to throw. It's Bagway. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Into the end zone for the two-point conversion as they extend the lead. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. Just one of those mistakes that can't happen as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball will be placed at the 40 after that kick out of bounds. The offense set for a first down play. Use the play fake, now to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
What is
The defense just simply not fooled by
Is that the
play.
cat?
Oftentimes an offense you're hoping to
Oh, knock the pillows down?
pass rushers, but
Okay, good night, man.
their ears burn back.
Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Looking for room, it's Coleman. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Better find the air blocks. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And they got him for the sack.
What a great job by this defense, setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they built the game.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. Doesn't say much from your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to swing him to the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They'll start this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Oh, sweet feet. Big, big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. And now a fresh set of downs for this offense. Off the play fake on first down. To throw. The quarterback scrambled around with the defense, able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. And how about this guy upholding that linebacker tradition of a Shaq Thompson or a Mason Foster?
And you think about those guys that can do a little bit of everything. They can play the run and be physical, but they have the athletic ability to play in coverage. Just versatile defenders.
At the 35, he's open. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a first down. The Gators are in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Finds his man. It's Wilson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. They'll run play action. Floating away. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down to the 2. They give him the rock again on 2nd and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the offense continues to run the football. The 2nd rushing touchdown for the running back. The offensive line made the holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And he puts through the extra point. So a drive there of 82 yards. And finished the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2.
Oh wow, I just like that. Oh man.
Excellent position for this offense.
That's all.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Here comes the offense on 1st down. On the ground, it's Coleman. You'll take 4 yards on 1st down every time, 2nd and 6. The shotgun, they go to the ground. Really nice stop there from the senior leader. 3rd and short out from their own 48. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. Washington sends out the punt team. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the punt goes out of bounds. We'll check the spot. Think they'll have it right around the 40-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last week.
So I think this defense will come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit.
He wants to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. And the Gators come to the line in the hurry-up.
You can tell this is a pass play. He has his eyes down the field. He's looking to throw the football. But how nice is it when you got a guy like this that can scramble and go get you a 1st down? Just
got some room in under the goal line. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida.
He doesn't need anything to do. He just makes it happen himself. Hey, I'm going to call a pass. Yeah, I want to throw the ball down the field. Oh, it's not open. Okay, I'm just going to pull it down, make it happen, take it to the house. What a scramble by the quarterback.
And the extra point is good. About to kick it off.
Oh my God. Every time.
It's not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds,
my
and the offense
goodness.
will have a little bit easier time of things.
I gotta stop doing that.
Looks like a penalty on the kickoff as the ball goes out of bounds. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. It's reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Looking for space. It's Coleman. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Some 3rd down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on 3rd down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. On 1st down, here comes this offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. At the 35, he's loose. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a 1st down.
This guy just gives you numbers. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's 2nd down. Gets away. unleashes one. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. He'll pull it down. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Back to throw. It's Lagway. Touchdown, Gator! And they take it in for 6 more points. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective at the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The give to the back. Getting that push, a pickup of 4 out to the 26. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way from 4 yards out to the 30. This is where you make the money on the drive. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. To the ground to try to move the chains. Didn't get much, picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. Bringing it back, it's Hawkins. He's got great speed. Wide open, and it's a foot race. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida. Lining up to add another. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable, that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
Back to throw, it's Rodgers. Dumps it off in the flats. They make a stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Pressure coming. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. Washington sends out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Off the play fake on 1st down. He's going to run it. At the 45 on his way. And this is why a mobile quarterback is the defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. He unleashes a long one. And he makes the catch inside the 15. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Gator! Another touchdown for this guy. He's starting to get in the groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra 1st down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, to get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Unloads to the wideout. And the pass hits, picked off. Trying to take it back. He's at the 10. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Florida. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Moving out of the pocket. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead.
How about that for a momentum swing? The defense gets the pick 6, offense comes right back on the field, and they get the 2-point.
Oh, I kicked her out of bounds again.
There's no return as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Oh, goodness. My bad, coach.
You know, the field's about 53 yards wide.
I know, bro. Calm down.
Between those 53
Exactly.
yards, or else the drive will start on the field. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. Now they've moved it just inside the 40. 1st and 10 from the 39. They're bringing heat. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out. Everybody right now on the same page.
Looking to the big tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe. And how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it.
Well, another catch by the big fella. Hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's
nothing but green ahead. Keeps it himself and gets the 1st. Touchdown, Gator! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Man, he just makes it look so fun to play quarterback. Like, he's playing his own little game. He just scrambles around, takes off. Nobody can catch him all the way to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished things off racing 63 yards to the end zone. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, they've been caught in a buzzsaw here in the first half of May. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. First down here for the offense. To the air, it's Bagway. Oh, he left him grabbing. Touchdown, Florida. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
From inside the 15, here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll run it from the gun. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. They bring the punter onto the field now. Looking for a block. It's Hawkins. He gets a block. They finally make the stop. That's going to make those halftime stats look a little bit nicer as we head to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Gainesville. What a fine college football game we've got. And it'd be easy to say these two offenses are glad we've hit halftime based on their respective performances. It would also be accurate. Turnovers and sacks have told the story so far. And you gotta believe the play calling has been the issue, right? Time to shred those game plans and just get back to basics. With that said, let's send it back to our guys and all those chomping hands there in the swamp.
The Gators will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make a stop at the 19. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They'll start this third quarter with a run. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22. Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Fast motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. Boy, could they use a conversion on 3rd and short from their own 24. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Takes a hit as he fires. And he throws another interception, his 3rd of the night. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They got it first down at the 42.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover 1. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down. He's going to pass. trying to make magic with his feet. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down. And the Gators moving quickly to the line. Going to the run, it's Johnson. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Got enough space. And maybe they try to spy on the quarterback, but it just hasn't worked. Another first down. He just keeps gashing them with his feet. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Gators have it with a 1st and goal. Wants to go up top. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. They'll try to dial up a better one this time on 2nd and goal from the 5. The quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack. 3rd and goal coming up here. Now the play fake. They're trying to get to it. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gator! And the beatdown has ensued. I mean, the way this team has dominated this game, impressive to say the least.
And it's cool now because you're kicking the front of the so bad, you start to put the backups in, and all of them get to get juice and get to get some playing time, get some field goal on the other side. Well, they're just taking it right to the face.
Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. A penalty on the play, and it looks like offensive pass interference. Offense set on 1st down. Wide receiver now comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Trying to get to it. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Coming after it.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot. They can somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Makes a move. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
He'll pull it down and run. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Gators want to pick up the tempo. Looking to throw. And oh, did they know that one was coming. They'll knock him down in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Escapes the sack. Oh, how did he make that move? They won't let him in. He had a nose for that end zone, but he will be stopped short. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, 49! yardage touchdown. From inside the 15, here comes the return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah,
and the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. We'll see if they can dig one up that goes forward this time on second down from the 18. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Fires one high and deep. Makes the grab on the right. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. Boy, as a defense, you hate to just hand out first downs on a penalty. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Couldn't make the play last time. Now it's 2nd and 10 from the 30. They'll leave it with him. Just a 1-yard gain leaves them with 3rd and 9. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Getting some heat. Here comes the field goal unit. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. From 55 yards out, and he's got it. Never a doubt.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg. 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchdown. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And the Gators want to crank the tempo. On second down, he'll let it fly. The freshman able to get home with the sack. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he dropped it. Oh, what a missed opportunity. Nobody around. Just had too much time to think about it. 4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Slips through the line, and the coverage team able to wrestle him down. A first down for the offense. Looking for space, it's Coleman. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
And a lot of times you want those big plays, you want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have no threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Looking to pass, it's Rodgers. He's going to throw deep right side. For the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Gator. What a play by this defense with the pick 6.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense will turn to offense, go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker not
crap.
They're about to kick it
Oh
away,
man,
and the
why do I keep
defense
doing that?
can't wait to get back
Oh
out
my
there after
god.
the pick six. That might be
Oh man.
overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds. Ball is coming up
Another
for
bad
40
kick.
after that
Oh
penalty
man.
on the kickoff. Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. Got it behind the line. It's Coleman. And they're going to lose yardage there. The defense completely owning the front. On the move. And as they get it to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. On third and long, he has to throw for it. Feeling some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Running it back, it's Hawkins. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
Oh, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game, you're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Looking to buy time. He's going to take off. Still on his feet at the 45. Oh, big juke to get past. Just like that. A huge gain, and they got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And apparently, their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
From inside his own 15, looking for room. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, the defense is not taking their foot off the gas. They've got a huge lead. We're early in the 4th quarter, and still they're getting pressure on this quarterback, registering a sack.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Throws to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out to try for 6, he'll be lucky. Touchdown, Gator! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
You didn't think it could get any worse, right? You thought this game's over as it is anyways. Offense still throwing the football, still trying to make plays, and the defense just continues to pour it on, gets the pick, makes its way all the way to the end zone.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. He'll bring it back from inside the 15. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. salvage this drive on 2nd and long from the 12. To the air, it's Rodgers. Makes the grab down the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And they got the completion, but still looking at a 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket starts to collapse. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Washington sends out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Oh, he got home and blocked the punt. Scoops it up on the move.
And you got to give the special teams coach a lot of credit. He's been game planning this all week long. He saw something on film that made him believe they might be able to get some push and get some penetration right up the middle of the field, and it worked. Huge play on the block punt.
With the run on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Florida! And the stomping has commenced.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
From inside his own 15, let's see how far he can get. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Makes the grab outside. It's Latu. This offense has a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Dumps it to the back. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. Really nice play on the pick. Looking for a little more yardage, but great field position at the 34. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. The defense scoops it up, and they're bringing it back. Racing down the left side. And a tremendous return on the play before he's brought down. Short fields make successful offenses just what they want here. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got it still on his feet. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Let's it fly. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies.
And this has been a rough day for this offense, and finally, some good things to happen. Build some momentum maybe for the future. You know, that's the way the coaches spin it when you're getting beat up and you're getting destroyed. Like, let's find something for the future. Let's keep fighting. Let's keep working. This team's done that. Put some points on the board, so it's not all bad.
He's got great speed. Got a little room. He's going to get loose. He will score. Touchdown, Gator. He just took it the entire length of the field, end to end, coast to coast, nationwide for the touchdown.
And how about the fans in the stands? No, take a knee, take a knee. No, yes. Over 100 yards to the kickoff return. Nice job taking that in the zone, making a huge play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Delay of game, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalties. 2-point conversion attempt is coming. Back to throw. It's Lagway. He's into the end zone for the 2 and extends the lead.
Well, penalties aren't going to stop this offense from converting a 2-point try. I'll tell you what, great job executing that last play from the 8-yard line.
From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. He wants to throw. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. The offense starts with a short field. They'll throw it on first down. Steps away. He'll try to do it himself. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Gators get it quickly to the line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Touchdown, Florida! And the pummeling has started. They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over.
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose.
Deep breath, right, man. You fumble that thing, you cough it up, you're like, oh, I really appreciate you, brother. I can't tell you how much I thank you because the coaches would have been all over me, but big-time break for the offense.
Pressure coming.
And this defense came to play. They know about the high-profile QB. They rose to the challenge and dominated the competition today. They took care of business, and they made no doubt about who's the better football team.
He gets a block. Can they catch it? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Gator. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns are coming up big.
And the return man has no place to run, no place to hide, and a place to be tackled. To the air on first down. They're bringing heat. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. We hit the 2-minute warning, and this offense is desperate to make something happen and do it in a hurry.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man, doing everything great. Just, you can tell they were dialed into what was going on, and now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarter.
The heat got to him, and he just sort of froze and got tackled in the end zone for a safety. So after giving up the deuce on the safety, now they'll be able to kick it away without a rush from the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
This is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Any way you can in your freshman season at quarterback, and he gets it done on the ground. The Gators in a hurry up. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. They're trying to get to it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. A first down sack can be a drive killer. Now it's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake. Trying to get to it. What a nifty run there to pick up the first down. And the Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Now improvising. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's finally forced out of bounds. Another first down, and he has just been running wild on this defense. Quick pass on the jet motion. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their tone. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. So that's
Man, if I played actual 15-minute quarters, holy, I probably have like 300 points. I only played 7-minute quarters.
from inside the 15. Here's the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They'll throw it on first down. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we can start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game turn into two.
Yeah, there are very few teams out there that won't watch game film, but they may want to skip this one. I mean, because it may hurt their confidence. They just need to turn the page and get ready for the next opponent and forget this day ever had.
Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Coleman. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. After this, it'll be a wrap. He's looking for a man on second down. And that ball is picked off. Taking it the other way. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Florida. The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too. Look at this. I show you, I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total
58 points in the fourth quarter, holy. Wow. This in one quarter, I got 58 points. That's insane. It was only a 7-minute quarter. That's crazy. That's very good. That's got to be good, man. 58 points in 7 minutes.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, Dave Pollock, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Wow, that's nice. Yeah.